Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Carrie and you're very welcome here today. And if you enjoy my content, please give me a like, and if you haven't already, I'd love if you would subscribe. But for today's card, I'm going to be making a very special anniversary card. So I'm kind of making a layered aperture card, I guess. It's one I haven't made before, so I'm looking forward to it. And I'm going to be using, it's just a square die, they're a nest of dies, and I list everything below. And I'm also going to be using these, well, they're heart nesting dies. Now you can use any shape that you have, but from small to large is what you're looking for in any shape at all. I'm using the hearts because, as I said, it's an anniversary card. So as I have 1, 2, 3, I've got 5 different sized hearts. I need 5 pieces of cardstock, which seems like a lot, but it's a special card for a special occasion. Now what I want to do first of all is I need to cut out 5 of these, and the reason I'm using the square die is because it's going to keep them all exactly the same size for me, which is what I need for this particular card. But you could just cut them all out the same size yourself. So I'm going to run them through my Gemini machine. So I've gone ahead and I cut 5 pieces out with that square die, and I ran them through the Gemini machine, and this is what I've got. Now I'm going to be using my stamping platform, but not for stamping. Just one moment, I want to close down that blind. Seems a shame to block the bit of sunshine out. We have so little of it at this time of year, but I'm aware that it's causing shadows on my work surface. But anyway, I'm using the stamping platform, but not for stamping. What I want to use it for is, just put one of them aside. I'm coming in with my first piece of cardstock, and I'm placing, well, I don't really need to do it for the first one. On the first sheet, I'm coming in with a pencil and a ruler, and I'm just going from corner to corner on the back of the piece of cardstock. I just want to draw on each side from corner to corner, just across, because I want to be able to get the center of it. Whoops. So obviously this piece is my center. So what I'm going to do with that is I'm looking for my pokey tool here, which I have. And this is the back, as you can see, that's the front of the die cut. So that's on the back that I've drawn that, so it won't be seen. Just there in the center, I'm going to prod a hole through it. And that's just so that I know where the center is. And I'm coming in, I'll use the white part of this cutting board so that you'll be able to see the dies better. Coming in with the smallest little die. And I want to place that there in the center. So it doesn't matter about the hole, it's going to get cut out anyway. And I'm going to be using some of this low tack tape. So let's just cut off a bit of that. Make sure the little dot is in the center there. And I'm just going to run that through my die cut machine. So that's my first one. I just want to pop that out of the center. And that's left a nice. I'm going to reuse the bit of tape because what I want to do next is I'm coming in with my stamping platform. So what I'm going to do with this is I'm coming in with one of the blank ones, just popping it into the corner there. Then I'm coming in to the one that has the cutout. And where's my, yeah, just pop that down as well so that it doesn't move. And I'm coming in with my pencil, basically just drawing that around. And it's important that you have them lined up correctly for this. And it doesn't matter about this pencil mark on here because I'm coming in with the next one now and I'm just using that drawing as my placement for the next one. So I want to reuse that bit of tape and I want to pop that down. And this is going to get cut out as well. So let's go ahead and run that through the Gemini machine. And there we are. And again, keeping that piece of low-tack tape to use it next time. And that one is cut out. So as you can see, that's going to go on top of there. Now I'm using another piece of plain cardstock. And again, into the corner. And I'm coming in with this one. And I'm doing exactly the same thing. I'm using that circle as a guide so that when I take this one out, I can come in with my next size circle, pop that correctly over it. It's important that you get the placement in the correct place. Pop the piece of low-tack tape down and again, just come in and run that through the Gemini machine. So I'm just working away now and putting each one in turn with the heart on top, drawing around it and putting it through the die cut machine and then working on to the next one until I have them all completed. So this is the largest and final one. Now that was the second last one that I used and I got a bit of pencil on it. So I'm just going to rub that out. That being the reason that I used the pencil in the first place, because you don't want to mess it up. Now notice that my plate seems to have left a mark on some of them. But there's nothing really I can do about that at the moment. Now I'm going to be using an 8x8 card base. Let's see, just make sure I have it turned the correct way. And I'm also going to be using some of this beautiful red glitter card that I had used making some of my cards there at Christmas. And I'll link one above here for anyone that hasn't seen it. But just taking a piece of that and I want to cut it down to 8x8 just to put it over the base of the card. I'm just going ahead now and I'm lining that up. Let's see. We'll just get the 8x8 there. And I want to come in and just adhere that to the card base. Just using some double-sided tape there. Let's see. There we go. There's a good bit of cutting out in this card, but when you see it put together, I'm hoping, like I said, I've never made one before. It was an idea that came to me the other evening, and I thought, yeah, I'd like to try that. So, fingers crossed, it's going to look nice when it's all put together. So that's that completely covered, which I wanted. So this is what I have. As you can see, each one layers over the other. So it's an aperture card, but it's a layered aperture card. Now that does look very pretty as it is, but I think I'm going to pop a bit of double-sided foam tape between each one, just to give it a bit more dimension. And I think I'm just going to use these dots. I don't need to put a whole load of tape on it. So I'm just going to start with the bottom one. And first of all, that can just be taped down as is. Now I must remember to omit the top one, which I'm going to put aside so I don't forget, because I'll need to do a bit more work on that before I add it to the card. So let's just see. Just want to make sure I get the positioning of that right. Yeah, I think that looks okay. There we go. And come in with the next one. What I'm going to do with that is, well, I'm going to pop a couple just around here. And then I'm going to just pop one on each corner. And hopefully that should be enough to hold the position. So let's just do them one at a time. And that got one, sorry, that one got a bit dirty, but it doesn't matter, it's going to be covered up anyway. Now it's important that you line these up properly. So doing it without the foam probably is easier because you can just stack them like that and they're fine. But this way you're going to have to do a bit more work to get the positioning correct. So let's see, it's the same again now with that. So there we go. That's 1, 2, 3. I've got 4 layers there, and this is my last one. So this is the top one, and I just want to do a bit of work on this. I'd like to put a sentiment on it, and I'm thinking, let's see, do I like it just plain like that? I kind of do. So yeah, let's just have a look at what stamps I have. And I've got this little one that came from Amazon at one stage. So let's just grab the happy anniversary out of that. And I'm going to use the stamping platform. I just think it'd be more sensible to, let's see, to use it rather than making a mistake at this stage. So I think it's down here. I'll put the happy anniversary. Yeah. Just pop that down. And I'm going to come in with my reliable VersaFine Claire in the Nocturne. Let's see, we'll just pick that up first of all. And just come and ink it up. And at least this way, if I don't get it first go, I can do it over and over again. Not pressing too hard. Yeah, I'm kind of happy now that I use the platform. It is good, but I'd like it a bit darker. Just once more. Yeah, that's better. And in fact, I think what I'm going to do here altogether is I'm going to wipe that up, leave it where it is. And I'm coming in with my Versamark. And I just want to ink that up. Just pop that lid back on. And yeah, that should be fine. Let's pop that on there, and I'm going to come in with clear embossing powder by Papermania. Just pop that over the top. And there we go. Now I can see, I don't know if you can see it. It's fine over the happy anniversary and this, but here I can see that it hasn't actually gone on the little line. But as it's on the word, I'm going to leave well enough alone. So I'm just coming in with my heat tool. And I'm going to just go over that to melt it. And yeah, that just makes the happy anniversary pop a bit more. It just makes the black a bit blacker. You can see it there. It's nice when it hits the light. So I'm going to bring back in the rest of the card now. And I'm going to do the same with this top piece. I'm going to put my pieces of foam dots around. This has been a fun card to make, I have to say. It's nice to try something different. Oops. There we go. And we'll come back in and make sure I get the placement correct again there. Before I pop it down, and I think that that looks good. Yeah, and I think that that layer dimension looks nicer. So the last thing I want to do is, as I said to you earlier, there was a couple of little marks, well that one. And I just want to come, and I think just to add a little bit of sparkle to it. So let's have a look and see if I have any nice little maybe red gems. I'd like this sized ones. They're a bit bigger, but I don't know if I have many of the red left in that. Is it just 2, 3? Now they're all other colours. That's another red one there. Obviously the red one has been popular over the years for me. I have some smaller red ones in this. Again, it's just the odd one, isn't it? Let's see. Yeah, I just have one there. I guess red always gets used for Valentine's, anniversaries, Christmas and things. So maybe that's something I need to go and invest in. I have some pink, which may be okay as well. Or maybe I'm better off to, whoops, just put some clear ones on. Just turning them over to make it easier to pick them up. Yeah, I think I'll go just put some of the clear ones down. Okay, I've just got my little jewel picker and this glue. And let's just pop a couple around here and there. No rhyme, no reason, just where I think they'll look nice. We'll get the glue down first. Just put a bit more there. I'll just place the red ones in first. I think one there. Yeah, a bit disappointed that I don't have more of the red stones really, because I think that they will look nice. Anyway, let's go with the clear. So I just want to add in maybe the odd one here and there. There's one up there. I'm going to pop on here where that little mistake was. And maybe just one down here. They don't want to turn for me. Oops, that one there, yeah. And just one more, isn't it? Let's see. There we go. Yeah, I'm quite pleased with that. So there we go. That's my finished card. And I'm very pleased with it. Other than I would have loved some more of the little red stones. I think the red ones look nice. But look, we have to use what we have sometimes. And I'll add them to the list to get some more. I hope you've enjoyed watching. If you have, please like and subscribe. And I hope you have a wonderful weekend. Thank you so much for watching.